I want to show you a brand new paper from Claudio Casola's lab, but first, some background. In evolutionary theory, species are supposed to evolve by the common descent pattern, where similar species have a relatively recent common ancestor. This common descent pattern is crucial for evolution. It provides by far the most powerful evidence for evolution. For example, this 2016 paper shows that there is zero chance that the species did not evolve by common descent. Zero chance. But this is all false, as we're going to see. This is phony science. So now let's look at this Claudio Casola paper that just came out on orphan genes. It writes that all species possess a large number of unique genes that are critical. Well, this was a finding that did not make sense on the evolutionary tree, the common descent pattern. Similar species should not have their own unique genes not shared by the neighbor. These unique genes are the opposite of common descent. For example, yeast was found to have about 30% of its genes unique, not shared by other organisms. I prefer the taxonomically restricted genes terminology, but this paper uses the orphan gene terminology. Now, evolutionists did not like orphan genes when they were first discovered or first analyzed. They thought orphan genes would vanish as new genomes became available. In other words, the problem would go away. This problem with the common descent pattern posed by orphan genes would go away when new genomes were analyzed. They would find those orphan genes would be discovered in the new genomes. But the opposite happened. After their discovery, it was immediately recognized that the number of orphan genes should decrease substantially with new genomes becoming available, because more homologous genes would become detectable in newly sequenced species. However, dozens to hundreds of orphan genes are typically found in virtually any newly sequenced genome. Now, the paper does a great job at breaking down the different mechanisms by which these orphan genes may arise. Most of those mechanisms violate the common descent pattern. Orphan genes are ubiquitous, and the majority of orphan genes contradict evolution and the common descent pattern. The argument made in this paper that common descent is undeniable, that there is zero chance that it is false, is phony science. Religion drives science, and it matters.